Hey everybody, welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do a quick reading for each sign. I will timestamp all the signs. This is my 3-card, 3-minute readings. Very quick message just to see what comes through. Sometimes other cards may fly out and I will keep those, and I might even use a clarifier if needed, all right? So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe and share the video and your comments as well. We're going to start with Aquarius because it is the Aquarius season right now. So let's wish all of our Aquarians a happy birthday. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to do air, fire, water, and earth. No particular order. I will shuffle them up. Like I said, the timestamps will be below. This is for the week of February the 5th to the 11th. Okay, so it's a weekly forecast, touching base with the tarot and spirit to see what messages come through. All right, so let's start with Aquarius. Aquarius, how's it going, my fellow Aquarians? Let's see what's going on. Happy birthday, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. 3 cards. Aquarius's energy. This one wants to fly out. Okay, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. I don't know why 7. I was thinking that 7 was going to come out again. Could be a lucky number for some of you. You might be seeing 7 a lot. But just wait and see here, Aquarius, for the outcome to something, okay? I feel like you may have been through a little bit of a challenging time. Maybe there was some deceit or certain things not going your way, or what you not going your way, but maybe things not going the way you anticipated them to go with the 7 of Swords. So I want to say here, sometimes we have to cut our losses and move forward. Keep looking forward towards the goal in mind, towards something that you know you can achieve, that you're capable of doing. You have done a lot of work as it is already towards this outcome and achievement that you're looking to sort of, I think, see the results. And I feel here with the 6 of Wands that for many of you, the result will be positive. Okay, there is victory there. There is success. It just might be a little bit of a waiting game. There could be some competition. I feel like for some of you, this could be like a job interview or being accepted into a program, maybe a school, a job, a situation. And I feel like you've either had a lot of competition, or there could have been some, like, this can be deceitful energy, like lying, stealing, cheating. There could have been some, I feel like you came through with a very honest, ethical approach to the situation, but you could be dealing with people who are not quite as honest, ethical, or playing fairly, let's just say. So I feel like that's okay. Cut your ties, cut your losses if you didn't make it. But I feel like for many of you, you did the honest thing. You did the right thing. You've worked very hard, or you've studied very hard. You put in a lot of time and effort and energy, and it's just about waiting for a response. So I feel there's a bit of a waiting game for now, but keep moving forward, onward and upward, because victory is showing as a result for you guys. Okay, Aquarius, that is your reading for the week of February the 5th. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. Let's see what messages come through for the sign of Libra, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Libra, I just read for somebody today, and I think you're gonna see these cards, and it was literally what we just read today. King of Swords, the World card, the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So there is a cycle coming to a close for you, Libra. This is somebody that may not have communicated or has to make up their mind. I feel like somebody here has to make up their mind. There is somebody that's maybe being a little bit rigid, or they're not being very open. It's sort of, you're kind of in waiting on their response. It's like you're at their mercy almost. Okay, so there is some blocked energy here. Somebody that is thinking things through, contemplating a decision. Right now, they're staying quiet or they're having a bit of a blocked energy towards you, Libra. King of Swords can be very much an Aquarius energy. But the World card here is saying that this cycle, this situation is going to end. So whether that turns out to be positive or negative, typically the World card can be very positive energy. Victory. It also is a bit of travel. So there could be somebody here that is contemplating traveling or making a decision when it comes to movement or traveling. But I feel here that ultimately the outcome, the resolution, the solution, the cycle that's going to complete itself will be at this person's, it's sort of up to the other person. So sort of release yourself, Libra, from this, having to go let them do the thinking, because I think you kind of know what you want. And I feel that if something's meant for you, it will come into your life. If it's not meant for you, the World card is always showing a new cycle to begin and you coming out ahead in victory in a successful way. So try not to get too involved in that person's decision making. Let them make the full decision on their own. Okay, don't intervene. Don't try to convince, because this is the World card is saying, let the cycle naturally take its course. If it's coming to an end, so be it, okay? So there is some contemplation here, someone thinking about their choice and decision, but you can't really, they're not clear or communicating enough to negotiate changing their mind, convincing them, persuading them. It's all about their decision on whatever it is you're dealing with them, the decision between the two of you. Okay, Libra. That is your reading. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, good news. Positive changes coming for you, Gemini. Better luck ahead. This is where things are starting to turn in your favor. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So there could be, for some of you, some big changes taking place at work. Okay, there could be a lot of restructuring, or there could be, some kind of conflict or competition taking place. You may be working very hard at something or working long hours, but I feel like you're also in the midst of maybe working in a situation that is dealing with a lot of conflict or multiple personalities, people that cause a lot of maybe issues or drama, unnecessary competition, jealousy even. But I feel here that, Gemini, it's like your hard efforts, your hard work is going to pay off. So focus on your goals, focus on the outcome for yourself. Try not to get too involved in a situation involving others, especially if it's negative or it's not constructive behavior or things that are productive. This is about your goal. This is about what you're working hard towards. It's not about other people's journeys or other people's decisions. Sort of like keep your nose to the ground and focus on your path. Because ultimately there is the Wheel of Fortune here. So your hard efforts are going to pay off. This is where it's like luck is in your favor. Okay, so you don't have to feel threatened or that you have to get involved with this competitive nature or these conflicts. I also feel here that you have a little bit more experience. You have a little bit more expertise in a situation. So keep plugging away at what you're doing, coming up with your own set of goals, plans, ideas, accomplishments, because the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn the tide in your favor, okay? So even if you got wrapped up in a situation where it was like people affecting the outcome, like I said, not being constructive or productive, you don't have to get involved in that. You don't have to be in the same realm as they are. You have to be able to go sort of work ahead or rise above that. All right, Gemini, so look forward to some positive changes and better luck, things turning into your favor. Okay, there's new beginnings ahead. And again, I think it's a lot of it is work related, work or study. All right, Aries. What is going on with my Aries? So we're moving into fire signs now. Aries. Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Death card. Interesting. Aries, something might be changing for you. There could be a sudden ending. It's interesting. I feel like this is either going to go both ways, Aries. I feel like either for some of you, in terms of love, you've got a lot of cups here. You have somebody that comes very quickly towards you with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. But I feel like it's leaning towards what's ending here is a casual relationship, something that maybe just have been casual, very surface, very friendship oriented. I feel like that's coming to an end and it's transforming into somebody opening up to you, wanting more. It's the transformation. It's a new beginning in a relationship that is going to transcend and transform into something more than just casual, okay? So you could have met this person just being out, enjoying, having fun with friends. Maybe it was someone that you see around casually, or you may socialize in the same circle or the same places. It's been the very friendship, casual type of relationship, but it looks like it's going to transform into something where this person is coming towards you with much more feeling. They want to open up. For some of you, it could be the reverse. Okay, so it could be going from something that was very emotionally charged and emotionally, it was off to a good start, and maybe it's suddenly ending, or it's naturally transitioning into a friendship. It might have started off hot and heavy, and you may have realized that you still have feelings for each other, but it might just be something that's more friendship or casually oriented. It doesn't seem like it was meant to transform. The Death card is showing a sudden ending to something. So I feel like this energy is going to go both ways for some of you. Either transformation into something more emotionally involved and serious from a friendship, and then the reverse of that for some of you, going from something that was much more involved into something more casual friendship, still celebrating and having fun with these people or this person, but it's not quite as serious as it was once intended to in the beginning. Okay, Aries, that is your reading. We are moving on to Leo. Leo. What's going on with Leo? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Three of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Okay. You're waiting around here, Leo, for somebody to come towards you with some kind of answer. I feel like you're waiting around for somebody to see if they're attracted to you, maybe, or there's an offer, there's some kind of, if they feel the passion, okay? There could be something here that is unhealthy with the Devil card. There could be more of a lust energy here, and it's like, you may know, Leo, that you would like more than this with this person, and you're waiting for them to come towards you with some kind of passion with the Page of Wands. There could be a level of, because you're waiting so much, or it's like this person might be playing hard to get. There could be like a sense of a building of gripping on, attaching, almost obsessing on a situation, because you'd like to know the outcome. You'd like to know. It's like you can't seem to move forward until you understand what this person is, what their connection is to you. So I feel here that some of you may be getting this much wanted and much, you've been waiting a long time. Answer, someone that is enthusiastic to have something with you. But I feel like just be cautious that it's real and it's not something that is coming from a place of lust, okay? The Devil card can be very sexually charged energy or a lot of attachment on a physical, sexual energy level. But I feel here that you'll know this when this person comes towards you. There's only so long that you can wait around, so try not to get too attached or obsessed with an individual, okay? They could be creating this energy in you because of the waiting game. But I do feel like you are going to get something, hopefully more on a positive note with the Page of Wands. Typically that's more of a creative energy or a passionate energy towards you. Okay, so right now it seems to be a waiting game, which doesn't feel very good as well. So the Devil can just be, maybe you're waiting on a Capricorn, Leo. The Devil card can also just be like, you don't like that feeling of having to wait around. Maybe it's like, maybe you're trying to think, should I be calling them? Should I reach out to them? And it's like you're trying not to do that for some reason. You're sitting back waiting for them to come towards you. So it could simply be just the zodiac sign of a Capricorn. But I feel here that you don't like the feeling of having to wait around too much longer. It's causing a sense of anxiety or obsession. You're sort of getting fixated on this individual because you would like to know the outcome. You just want to get an answer. Okay? So that is your reading, Leo. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Just going to adjust my camera here, guys. One sec. Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. The Fool card, okay, so new beginnings for you guys. The High Priestess. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so some of you, you have two major arcanas here, which this feels like a very big new beginning. It's not something that's very casual. It could be your feelings towards an individual, somebody coming towards you or you going towards them with your Page of Cups with an offer of love or an emotion. I feel here that you're trusting your gut here with this individual. You're trusting your intuition. For some of you that may have second guessed, or you were second guessing your gut feeling, your intuition on a person or a situation, I feel like this is saying that it's pretty safe to go with your true gut feeling. So if you really feel like you have feelings towards this person, vice versa, I feel like the feeling is mutual. This person will be coming towards you with some form of emotional offer. The High Priestess is just that truth, seeking the truth. And I feel like you're on to that next page here with the Fool card. It's like, this is about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith with somebody and trusting that you're on a new journey together. So it's very new. I feel like this is something that's fairly new, especially with the page. It's something that's fresh, it's young, but at the same time, it's significant. So it's something that feels more significant than, say, other people in your past. I feel that some of you are releasing a lot of the past as well while you go down this new journey with this other person, with someone that's coming towards you. So there is a form of new love coming in, Sag. Go with your gut feelings and trust in this new beginning, okay? The Fool card is about having fun with this person, just enjoying things, going with the flow, not having an agenda in plan, okay? The High Priestess knows your self-worth. You know your truth inside, what's best for you. So listen to that and trust that, okay? Come from your highest place. Don't get caught up with fear or ego or wondering if something's going to go down. That's just our fears getting in the way. So listen to your intuition and come from a place of the best outcomes, the best odds with this person. I feel like there's an emotional connection. And I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you might have the same, like, this might be too good to be true. Someone here might be feeling like, is this too good to be true? So just trust in the process. Get to know each other. Have fun along the way, Sag. All right. Let's move on. We're going on to Cancer. Cancer. King of Swords. The Moon card, okay. Got Piscean energy, got a little bit of Aquarius energy, and you have the Emperor, Aries energy. So there's a loss of control here, Cancer. There's a bit of a loss of control here. I think that someone here is at least trying to stay in control of their emotions, okay? I think you want to understand the truth with somebody. Somebody's not communicating enough with you. It's making you feel like you're losing control. I feel like with that Emperor energy, it's like, it seems like you both communicated at one point what it is you want. It seems like the discussion or the outcome or the wish was to have something serious, to have something where it's like this person knows what they want. Either that's you or your person, but you guys seem to have discussed this, being serious, being like knowing what you want in a connection. But at the same time, I feel like for some reason this person backed up and stopped communicating. This King of Swords is sort of either up in their head now after this discussion. The emotions here, you're wondering if this was an honest conversation or something that was, there's mystery now. It's like this person has changed their tune. I feel like with that Aries energy with the Emperor, it's like sometimes Aries can dive in like head first. And then all of a sudden, someone here is backed up and put the brakes on. King of Swords not speaking, they're blocking their energy. So somebody here could have gotten caught up in their mind. The conversation, probably you guys were hot in the moment, or this whole conversation about the seriousness or wanting something that you're committed to and somebody that knows what they want. All of a sudden, when you hung up the phone, it's like somebody here could have gotten a little bit insecure or got panicked because it's like they feel like they may have lost control because their emotions or their expectations have to be delivered now because of this conversation maybe. So I feel here with the Pisces, like you're trying to seek the truth. There's still a bit of a mysteriousness here. There could be some secrets here that someone withheld. So feel your intuition here, Cancer, because somebody could have been telling you what you want to hear. Okay, somebody could have been a little bit manipulative about saying what they want, what the other person wants to hear, sort of trying to understand or trying to get to reel you in or pull you in, but they get caught up in the moment. And then when the reality kicks in, sometimes this person might have backed up and thought like, maybe that's not what I want, or maybe that's not what I can deliver, or maybe I spoke too soon or spoke too much. So I feel that in time, it's about trusting in your intuition and having more communication. So there's more conversations to be had because there could be some jumping to conclusions here unnecessarily. So someone has to speak their truth. Be a stand-up person with this Emperor. Someone has to be a stand-up individual and really share what it is they truly want, not just say it. They need to be that or want that. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you guys. We are going on to Scorpio. Scorpio. The cards here are a mess. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. The World card, the Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Excellent. Okay, very clearly coming through here that you're so close here, Scorpio, to the end result of something that is like you're just waiting for something to change. You're just waiting for some good luck, things to turn in your favor. This has been a very long journey or a long time frame where you may have struggled along the way, but you are coming to the final end of this cycle, the World card. Some of you are going to be traveling. There could be something here about waiting a long time within traveling, but I feel like things are changing, okay, in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is a new beginning. Definitely new beginnings with this World card and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a big change that's well deserved. It's something you've been working hard at, you've been struggling through, you've been sort of rather tired or even exhausted from this time frame that you've been waiting for this situation, this project, this cycle to come to a close. It's when it finally closes off for you that you see like the aha moment or the relief. It's like a big positive, the efforts were worth your time and energy and patience. So this is going to pay off for you, Scorpio. So lots of good luck, possibly fortune as well, like in terms of changes with money. You could have been going through a long stretch of time. I feel like some of you have been going through a long time frame of financial, maybe trying to pay off a debt, pay off something, and it's like you're so close to the end. It's like when you're finished that, it'll be like game changer, because now you have all this freed up money or freed up resource or time that you can start to focus on other endeavors, other things in life that you can build and grow and sort of enjoy a little bit, because you haven't really been able to necessarily enjoy an aspect of this process because of the tiring or the long time that it took you to come to the end. So I feel for some of you that might be financial debts, paying them off. It's like mortgage free or debt free. Maybe it's a line of credit, student line, something like that. Ultimately here though, the universe has something in store for you with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is where things change in your favor, especially financially. Maybe some of you, because of this, are going to treat yourself to a trip. So if you're thinking about that and you're financially able to do it, it might be a good idea to just go and sort of treat yourself to maybe a wellness retreat or something else that's going to serve you some relief, some fun, you know, having a good time after this long responsibility or long stretch of effort. Okay, Scorpio, let's move on to the sign of Pisces. Pisces, let me get some water. For my water sign, Pisces. Hangman. Why the Hangman? There's going to be some stuck energy here, hanging on to something. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So you're definitely, okay, one sec. There is some struggle here, Pisces, some financial struggles for some. You're feeling stuck financially as well. It's almost like as quickly as money comes in, money flies out, like you got holes in your pockets. Okay, you got two cards. The Tower and the Fool card. Okay, so Pisces, there is an ending and a new beginning here, okay? Something suddenly comes to an end. There's a new beginning for you. There's great changes coming through. You have been in a situation that has been sort of staying in a stuck scenario for longer than anybody wants to, okay? I feel like the struggle is, I'm gonna say the struggle is real kind of thing. Like, it's, for some of you, very much financially based. Some of you may have even had a little bit of like desperate times, desperate moments, having to ask for help, which isn't something that was easy to do for you. But the thing that this has caused you, Pisces, the Tower reveals a lot of truths. It reveals different things that maybe you didn't see in the past. So sometimes the struggle is real, but sometimes the struggles show us new perspectives. a different way of looking at things, seeing things more real for what they are. Okay, appreciating the struggle sometimes in life because it's real. Some people, for instance, I know of people, like, the times are tough right now, and it's like they have to use services and resources. Some people, like food banks, are lining up all over the place. There's people that are really struggling financially, but what they don't realize, or part of that process or that lesson is about the new beginning that you're going to head down. Okay, this is about taking leaps of faith, taking chances, because it's almost like there's nothing left to lose. You're at that time of life where a tower moment is like everything's been pulled under your feet for some of you, and there's nothing left to lose. So you have to take a leap of faith. This is pushing you into a new direction. It's making you see life on a new lens, a new perspective, that it's real, it's possible, anything is possible, both in the struggling side of life, the difficult side, the financial strains or troubles, but it's also very real at how quickly things can change for the better. So sometimes we have to encounter, it's like we've all been, let's say, like, broke students when we're going to school, or starving artists, or things like that. But what it does is it lets us see the perspective of being in those times of struggle, of having to be asking for help, having trying times. What this does is it sends you on a new beginning in life. It's about, this is part of the journey. This is the Fool card. I'm going to call it more the hero's journey rather than the fool's journey. It's about the becoming a hero, working through those things in life, and taking leaps of faith, taking challenges, having fun along the way. This is just, if you are going through this, Pisces, remember, this is just a very, very small little sliver in the big pie, in the big equation of your life. It's just a little moment in time. It might be a month, it might be a year, but it's a sliver of time, and it's to bring you into this new beginning, to allow you, when things fall over and there's nothing left to lose, this is when we become more faithful, when we sort of trust and say, well, I guess I'm meant to jump into something new in life because I've got nothing else left to lose, especially in the circumstances you're sitting in now. So take a leap of faith here, Pisces. There is big changes coming. You're being nudged. This is why sometimes things, we encounter that. I've personally been through this, where it's like you struggle, and then all of a sudden things change because you become more creative. You start getting curious. You start thinking outside the box, looking at different things. So this is where the inspiration comes, the sort of the liveliness of the hero's journey, okay? Taking a new endeavor, a new journey in life, a new path. All right, Pisces, so hang in there, because it's only a sliver of your life that's been affected. Hopefully less than more for all of you. All right, we are moving into earth signs. We're going to go to Taurus. Taurus. Let's see what is going on with Taurus, please. Death card. Okay, so transformation, that's not death, that's transformation. It is endings and new beginnings. You've got the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Taurus, you're at a place here where there's some clarity needed in order for you to make a decision, okay? So there could be some changes taking place, a decision that you have to make. You could be like really, I'm going to use the word stubborn. It's like not willing to give up something that may need to be ended. Okay. The Seven of Wands is like really defensive nature, pushing back, standing firm in our feet, standing firm in what we believe in. Okay. But sometimes it's like, that's because there's no decision being made. So we just stand in our ground. We don't close the door on a situation that might need to be closed. There's a little bit of maybe thinking like, I'm going to leave that door open, even though something might need to be ended. So make a decision here or try to get clarity on a situation, Taurus, so that you can transform and change into something that's no longer, if it doesn't serve you or it's no longer working out, we can't always like stand guard or defend a situation that really isn't serving purpose in our life. Okay, but sometimes we don't want to see that change, or we don't want to make a decision because it might be like, I don't want to give up something. I want to hang on for as long as I can because maybe that's comfortable, or maybe that's sort of being optimistic. It could be a false sense of optimism though for some of you, because I feel like what's meant to happen, the death card is meant to rebirth you into something new. It's about ending old things and transforming, growing. So some of you might have that your head in the sand, you know, like keeping our blinders on and saying, well, I don't really want to know what that is, because that will force a decision, or it will, you don't want to be influenced. It's like you want to stay in your own, for lack of a better word, I'm using the word stubborn, because it's like we want what we want. And sometimes what we want isn't for our highest good. It's not necessarily serving us. You could also, with this Seven of Wands, I feel like some of you might have a lot of opposition, or you might have a lot of things against you in this, like the more things against you than they are for you, in terms of, it's kind of like, maybe it's a job or it's a house. It's like, I don't want to leave a house, and yet you have leaks, you have a cracked foundation, your doors are falling off the hinges, and you're like, I'm staying in this house. And it's like the whole thing is falling apart. Okay, it could be a job like that, where you have all these odds against you that are like, why bother, right? So it's like, sometimes it's meant to close something out and move on to something new, okay? So time to make a decision, Taurus, on a situation that you're defending, okay? So unless you really, really know or believe that it's worth defending, it's worth every bit of effort to keep something in your life, then that's free will. You do as you want, but there is some transformation and something ending that's going to come, that's meant to, but you have to be the one making that decision on it. It may not happen by itself as easy as other things do. All right, we are moving on to Virgo. Virgo. What's going on for Virgo, please? Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfilled card. I think you're so excited about a situation coming towards you, or you're feeling very confident about a passion, about something that's either coming towards you. The Strength card, Leo energy. I want to get one more. I need to get a clarifier for you guys, Virgo. That's 3 cards. There is something coming towards you, Virgo. There's something about having your wish fulfilled. Something that you're very, very passionate about here. Could be a person. You've got a lot of creative endeavor. Okay, it is a person. The Lovers is coming out. Okay, there's 3 cards, but let's see. Okay, so Virgo, you have the Lovers, the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Wands. I think what's taking place here, this is definitely in regards to a connection, okay? I think that there's something that is, you have to stay strong right now during a time where there's been a bit of grief, okay? The 5 of Cups. There's been a bit of, you're maybe very wanting to hang on to a person that you still think about, you still feel like that was your wish fulfilled. This is the person who I thought I was going to be with. There is a strong connection. However, what I want to say is I feel like this Knight of Wands is like, you also have the 2 of Wands. There's a new direction here for you to go in, Virgo. It's something that is difficult at times, and it's kind of saying here, like, we have to be able to face our fears and allow what may have ended to let it go. Okay, there could be someone here that's really lost somebody who they're truly in love with or truly connected to. But for whatever reason, it's trying to give you the encouragement and the strength and the confidence with this Knight of Wands, the creative endeavor to sort of create something new again, find something else that's going to allow you to enjoy life again. I don't know why, but for some of you, I wouldn't normally say this. Some of you may have lost somebody in your life, like in terms of a passing, and it could be as simple as a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Somebody who's very connected, but maybe it feels like a death. Maybe the mourning is so strong for you that it feels like a part of you has died. It's like, it's difficult, but stay strong, stay connected to what your true wish fulfillment is, because it's bringing you down a new path, Virgo. It's bringing you into a place where you have to make some changes and a decision. They're not easy because you're grieving a lot. And I feel like you're grieving over a particular person that just for some reason is no longer in your life, whether that's due to just the possibility is no longer there, or maybe for some of you, the person has either passed away or moved, like they're completely removed from your life. You will find this again too, Virgo. You will find the passion for somebody else that you want to pursue. It feels like it's difficult for you to pursue something, having the strength to take a new path, to face your fears, to face the unknown. But you did enjoy and you did celebrate a lot of good things with this person. And you will do that again. It's not like we can have many soulmates or many connections in this lifetime. It just sometimes takes us time to grieve. And I feel like some of you, the grieving process right now is quite heavy, or maybe it's fresh. So take your time, because it's like the heart never dies, the soul never dies, the person never dies. Their spirit might be with you, whether they're alive or not. It's like we can engage in their spirit because we're all spirit, we're energetic beings. So embrace that. And maybe it's, that time where it's testing us that we can move on. We can have the strength to move on into someone else, into something new. And maybe for this time right now, it's about learning about yourself with this Two of Wands. It's learning about how to face fears alone, because you've always been, there could have been a sense of dependency or always being with somebody in your life. And maybe it's losing a dear person somehow, some way. So I just want to say that there's a lot of things here that you don't yet realize that passion will return, and that the feelings will return for you. And it's like another wish fulfillment will come your way. There's somebody else that's going to come your way that's going to actually, I think, with this Strength card, I think they're going to add strength to you. They're going to come into your life to bring some strength to you. And this is what's going to pull the two of you together. I wish I could go on with your reading, guys. There's a lot of energy there, but I feel like hopefully that resonates. You can comment. Hopefully it helps. Okay? Let's move on to, that was a long one. Wow. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm going to do the Wisdom of the Tao at the end for all signs. It's one card for everybody. So let's see what we get for Capricorn. What is going on with the sign of Capricorn, please? Page of Wands. The Tower. The Knight of Pentacles. So there is an ending here with the Tower moment. Something I feel here, Capricorn, that you had a lot of passion for, you had a lot of creative thought about. Although I feel like you're able to move on from a situation that may have suddenly ended for you. It has made you a little bit more guarded. It has made you a little bit, it's like either apprehensive, or I feel like it's guarded with the Knight of Pentacles. It may also make you think like not to get your hopes up too high. Like sometimes we go in with everything thinking we've got this. It's like excitement. It's made for us. or we created something and then it just like, it doesn't happen. So you might sort of, because of this experience, you're not losing your creative edge, you're not losing your excitement or your enthusiasm, but you're being a bit more of a cautioned approach to things. You're going in with a little bit of guarded energy there to say, hey, I'm not going to get as hurt or I'm not going to get as caught up if it doesn't work out. So I think for some of you, what's been going on ultimately is you got your hopes up. Your hopes were set high, you had high expectations, high hopes, and unfortunately, something here didn't end in the way that you expected. Okay, it was almost like a slap in the face because it wasn't something you saw coming. So it has given you a little bit of a layer of made your skin a little thicker. You know, you got a little bit tough around this, but it's also teaching you that you're becoming more prepared for situations. So let's say it was an interview and you thought, oh, I nailed it. I nailed that interview. I've got that job. It was meant for me. And then you didn't get it. And it's like, okay, what was it that I could have prepared more for? How could I have sort of come in with a certain approach that would have set you up for success? So I feel like there's some learning here, but you have gotten a little bit of a protection or tough skin because of this, but you're not losing your enthusiasm. You're just being a little bit more realistic, not getting your hopes up too high, because sometimes things don't work out when we think we landed them. But I do think that there's something else coming for you too, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck is the Fool card. There's something else coming towards you with the Page of Wands and the Fool. There's a new beginning to something else that's going to be a lot more fun. I think that there's a lot of excitement, and you're sort of this was like, it's like, you know, rejection is God's protection. It's redirection. You've had a rejection here, but it's brought you down a very new, exciting path. Okay, so it's changed up things, and I think you're going to realize, like, I'm okay with that now. That didn't work out. I'm okay. The Page of Wands has his back faced to these situations, and it's like you understand that you're okay with that because something else is good. You're keeping your attitude up. Okay, your enthusiasm. So there's a brand new beginning for you. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading. Let's do a Wisdom of the Tao message. Wisdom of the Tao. Let's see what message. This is the collective message for all the signs. Prosperity. You are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and the harmony of the people. Everything you have dreamed is taking shape now. Receive the generosity and abundance. Be self-effacing and gracious. So I think this is a nice card for 2023, is prosperity. And that's also the sign of the Chinese New Year, is the rabbit, which is abundance and prosperity. So it's very fitting for a collective energy for everybody. I hope you guys all enjoyed the reading. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. It does help support my channel. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.